Hi, my name is Nico Parsons, and I've just been abused and cancelled a second time in my life, and I've had enough of it. This whole time, I was dealing with this girl. I was online, seeing other guys were having issues as well, and I was just hoping, for someone to step up or something, make a difference. And now that that period is over, I realize, shit, maybe I can do something. And so I'm gonna try at least, and that's what men's expression is. Men's expression is a movement designed to help men express the things that they are not allowed to express in today's society. Sometimes it is masculinity, sometimes it is femininity, sometimes it is rage, sometimes it is tears, sometimes it's ideology, beliefs, critiques, especially of a certain gender group and their societal impact. And it's becoming increasingly important to communicate, especially now during the internet age. And I think that men sometimes struggle with communication, and men's expression seeks to help men out with that. During the Industrial Revolution, men gained the upper hand, and they placed women in a part of society that they did not actually want to be. Today, with women having a advantage technologically, a social platform based on connections and communications in a similar manner that femininity is designed for, it scares me sometimes. In the patriarchy, men were forced to work, and women were forced to stay at home and cook and clean and feed the children. This wasn't their choice. Nobody ever got to choose. It wouldn't have been a problem if the man's position did not come with so much power, so much money, so many connections, so much influence, so much status. So, because the position of the woman did not come with any of those things, they became very underprivileged, and they could not actually influence society in the way men could. These days, we have the internet, which is our technological revolution. Now, I believe truly that the internet gives women just as much of an advantage over us men today as that the industrialization gave men over women. And I think the problem that will ensue will be the exact reverse of what happened in the patriarchy. Not women forcing men to work in the house, but women forcing men to work in the industry. Why? Because if you think about it, about our generation, if you would ask anybody in our generation, would you rather have a powerful position in a company somewhere, or would you rather have 168.3K Twitter followers to build your career on? I think most people would always choose for the internet in our generation, men and women, anybody. So, what will happen? Not everybody is going to be able to get that household, that cyber household privilege in the future, because the industry is still necessary to keep the internet alive. And so two positions will exist again. The underprivileged industry position, where status, you don't even get that much status for it anymore. Money, less than the internet. Whatever, it's less valuable to our generation than the internet. So we all want to be in the household. We can't, because the technology to get us there is not in our gender's advantage. And that means that our masculinity, our feeling that we want to provide, that we want to be a part of something and provide to it, is being abused to get us to a certain position that we cannot leave, because once we have built a career in the industry, we are stuck there because we are necessary. And if we leave, we can't, because society will collapse. That scares me. And that I cannot express it to people around me, that scares me even more. because the only way to stop society from making mistakes like that is by talking about it before it happens. And this whole idea that women have that women cannot or will not accidentally take over, like what happened in the patriarchy, I find that stupid because it happened in the patriarchy. The only way to rationalize it otherwise is to just blame men and to say men were bad and so that's why women were oppressed. But these days, I think it shows that it's just a bad combination of technology and bad luck because I feel oppressed big time just because I'm a man. And I think I'm not the only one. I can't be. Another goal of men's expression is to empower women, but in a healthier way than society as a whole is doing. I think educating women on the fact that they are incredibly good at social networking in general, just their gender, and that is incredibly useful today. If we were just if we were just more open about that fact, men would be less marginalized, and women would be happier, and they would feel more powerful actually, and they wouldn't have to strive so much to female empowerment because they themselves will understand, I already have power. My life still sucks because everybody's life sucks, and men are still annoying because men will always be annoying. But that does not mean that I am underprivileged or that I am not capable, because in today's society, you are more capable of reaching success if you are a woman. Men's expression's goal is not to oppress women or to hurt them or to insult them or whatever. It is only to express everything that a man thinks, that a man feels, that a man believes in. That should be a human right. So, I don't know about you, chat, but these days, I'm starting to see pretty clearly what we are, you know? Because we do be talking kind of funny lately, have you noticed? Yeah. And we do be kind of marginalized from society, though. And we are being prosecuted a lot. Problem is, sirens like to hang out around land. That's why pirates sailed off into sea. But these days, all we got is the streams. But every pirate knows that if you follow a stream long enough, you will eventually get to the sea. The sea clearly show. Like right now. Maybe. But before I go, I want to leave you with a song that's been really influential to me. And probably to many of you as well. And I want to take a moment to think about all of the hurt that has gone unnoticed, all of the abuse that nobody saw, just because men said, it is what it is. And let's think about the ones that died, the ones that killed themselves, because society just pressed on them too hard. And if anybody else if anyone else and if anyone else has felt suicidal before, know that it gets better from this point on. That's the only thing I can promise. Whatever I manage through this, it will just be one tiny step in the right direction. And know that the people we lost, they aren't really gone. they're still part of the crew. Because the reason pirates throw their dead overboard is because then their souls become part of the wave that we get to sail on. So here, in memoriam, miss you by Self-Star.